Color pencil is a slow medium, so taking the time to trace the outline accurately now will eliminate much of the frustration you will feel when you're doing the actual painting. Hi, I'm Siti Nuriati from Siti Nuriati Studio. In this week's tutorial, I'll show you how to paint the top of the persimmon. Following the lines makes it easier for me to complete the painting. Let's get started. Since all my colored pencil paintings are on white surfaces, I start my paintings with the darkest area first. So to paint this persimmon from dark to light, start with the top, then do the foreground and end with the persimmon. This is the line drawing of the persimmon, and before we transfer it, shade the entire area of the line drawing with an 8B pencil. Then attach the drawing paper and secure it with masking tape. Flip the paper over and start tracing. Remove the masking tape and your line drawing is transferred. Before we start coloring, first trace the pencil drawing with a colored pencil so the pencil drawing won't disappear. I use two colors, yellow to orange for the persimmon and olive green for the top. We're going to start by washing the entire top area with chartreuse using light pressure and a vertical stroke. As a second wash, layer apple green and start from the same area on the left. Turn your pencil as you color. This will keep your pencil sharp. Next, layer the area with blue-violet lake and use a circular stroke with light pressure. At this point, you're modeling the shadows on the areas that are dark. I can say that this is a pretty challenging part. There are lots of hills and valleys on top, but think of it as working on light and dark as you layer the color. Okay, now we're going to first layer Kelly green and then olive green on the shadows to enhance the darks. Follow the lines as you go. With Spanish orange, layer the color on the lighter area of the top. Now, paying close attention to the reference photo, layer the darks with chocolate. My tip is to work upside down so you can judge the shapes and areas better. Once again, layer chartreuse to bring back the brightness of the green. To give depth to the top, layer with black on the darkest areas with medium pressure. For the foreground, I start with blue-violet lake as the first wash. Layer the color with light pressure and a vertical stroke. Next, layer French gray 30% with light pressure and blend the color evenly. Now add French gray 70% and start building up the shadows. Use black to darken the shadow under the fruit. The last step in this painting is to color the persimmon. Begin with lemon yellow and wash the entire fruit using a vertical stroke and light pressure. Now use Spanish orange and layer it on the area again as a second wash. Next, I use canary yellow to give a touch of yellow. I also use yellow to orange to create depth on the skin. To model the shadow, I start with layering Scarlet Lake with light pressure and a circular stroke. Around the highlights, layer color with really light pressure. Continue layering the color across the fruit. Now layer with burnt ochre and go over the shadows. Now to give depth to the shadows under the top core leaves, layer the areas with dark brown. Don't forget the blemish on the bottom left side of the fruit. With medium pressure and circular strokes, burnish the front area of the fruit once more with yellow to orange. Also layer lightly on the foreground to capture the reflection. Finally, layer Canary Yellow and Scarlet Lake again to enhance the colors and brightness of the persimmon. Here's the finished painting of the persimmon. Get the free 3-page booklet to start this painting today and let me know your results. Do you have questions about this tutorial? Post them in the comments below. I hope I've inspired you through this video. Share this video with your friends and subscribe to Siti Nuriati Studio's blog. Let me help you unlock your creative side so you can start working towards becoming the artist you always dreamed of being. I'll see you next time and thank you so much for watching Siti Nuriati Studio.